Alright, update time again. So, let's go over what has changed. And then we'll look at the new things. Tamara's added new recipes to the baker, I believe.
No, I just disabled some of them, so she'd be only working on 2 things.
Oh, okay. You
Making
gave the
bread
new
and doing the lemba scones.
you gave the new recipe to him
Yes.
for making butter.
Mm-hmm.
I added a recipe for making mixed salad and grilled salmon. There's the butter. We did this recipe, but he wasn't making it, so we disabled that one.
Well, I re-enabled it because you had the wrong sandwich on the menu.
Oh, okay. Well, why does it look like it's grayed out?
Because I just undid it while you were in it.
Okay. He is cutting up the cabbage leaf. He is making the mixed salad. I haven't seen him do this, but he's only got 5. And it seems like he will only do them typically in 16. Why he did 12 of that one, I don't know. Obviously, we're still having issues with these people and food. And that's going to tie into part of what we're doing today. Before we get to that, though, let's take a look at the other things that have changed, which is Rosie now has a next door neighbor, which we are going to be upgrading ASAP because it is ugly. But we now have a Fletcher, and we needed the Fletcher because we need somebody that can make oops, wrong one. Fishing rods. I'm trying to do things and talk at the same time, which is a bad idea.
I'll do it.
I got it. It's already done. But the other reason why we did it is because we need the mesh, which only the Fletcher can make. We can't even make them. Weird thing is
it automatic already?
Oh, it is. It is in there already. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so now he should make our mesh.
Hold on, and we're going to disable everything else that he does not.
Right away.
Right now we don't need flint, so I'm turning off flint.
Okay.
That way he's not concentrated. That way he won't be having things being requested from the warehouse on things that we're not needing.
But they won't request it unless somebody needs it.
Correct. So once somebody needs flint, I'll turn it back on.
But you don't need to turn it off. If nobody's requesting it, he's not going to make it. That's the way this works. They only make something if it's requested or it has a minimum stock, which means it's being requested. There's no reason to disable it because he will not make it. Anyways, sifting hut's done. She's complaining she doesn't have a mesh. He's now going to make the mesh. And the crusher is upgraded to level 2. And I'm thinking, but I'm not positive, I'm thinking that even though the settings is set, we now set it for clay, because we need clay for bricks, because a lot of our buildings are needing bricks now. Even though that's the thing, I'm pretty sure that he's doing these recipes anyways, because I seen him in here doing bones to bone meal, and I have no idea why. Because there's no reason to do bone meal if he was on cobblestone to gravel. So I'm kind of confused about that. We're going to keep an eye on it. I dropped them off a whole bunch of sand, kind of in a rude way, because I left it in the drawer, sat it in the hallway so somebody would put it away properly. I figured it was I'm going to get yelled at either way I do it. I'm either going to put it away and put it away in the wrong place, or I'm not going to put it away and let her put it away in the right place. I just figured it was less work for me to let her put it away in the right place than for me to go to the effort of putting it away in the wrong place and getting yelled at anyways. See how this works? Anyways. The carpenter's working on getting upgraded right now. Bentley is working on the sawmill right now. Then he's going to the stone smelter, then finally to the blacksmith. The blacksmith needs a lot of things from, really, we got to do this now.
Every episode.
Alright, come on, boys. Where are we going? Which direction?
Northwest.
Okay. So they'll be right over here. Where are you guys at? Oh, and I don't remember if I said it or not a couple episodes ago, but she finally did deliver the villager back home. There they are. They're over there. So he is no longer over here locked in a cage. Really, you're deciding to go to bed now?
Oh no, he's sleeping the whole way here. How would you call it? Sleepwalking? Because he was literally sliding the whole way here.
Hold on, we're going to put some light on this subject. I love this bow and the way these arrows work, because I can literally give them light just by shooting my arrow at the trees. And it lights up the trees. Alright, here they come, boys.
Oh, they've already been attacking.
Yeah, we're getting a lot more barbarians on these attacks. I do have to step in every now and then, especially since they're a little underdressed. Here, let me get a couple hits in here, because this is a lot of guys. And they're getting past the guards. Alright, they only got 3 left. They should be able to handle that. He's got it. He's got it. He's got Diamond Sword. He's fine. Alright, there we go. All conquered. We're going to be putting up some more night towers soon, or whatever they're called.
Upgrading. This one needs to be upgraded.
Yes, I know. It's on the list. So all the residences on this street from there to here have been upgraded. This one is currently being upgraded. That one has been upgraded to level 2. And we got all the ones built over on this side. And they are on their way to being upgraded as well. And then we're going to put in the road and put in the barracks back there. And we're going to upgrade all of these to level 3 as well. I turned around the road, or me and Jasper turned around the road. I turned them around, and he came in and kind of fixed stuff, kind of messed stuff up. Mm-hmm. I built all 3 of these buildings 1 block too far this way. So all of this on each one of these got taken out. So when we upgrade these again, they'll get fixed. So we're going to have to deal with that every time. That is still on the list to be upgraded. Because we need to get it to level 3 so we can have the flower shop and the dyer's hut. But now, give us just a second. Okay. We had a good nap. Now we can see what we're doing. Get my thing out here. Because we have a few new buildings we want to get added in. And first one we're going to do is we have been having issues with these two farmers are not enough, even though they're high enough level to deal with the extra fields. The buildings are high enough level, but they're not fast enough. So as you can see, the garlic's not getting taken care of. The carrots are not getting taken care of. He's pretty much working on the potatoes full time. I just want to check. Yeah, see, he's got all 3 of them set, and he's not getting to them. Same with her. He does get to the carrots occasionally, but not very often. She is only ever doing wheat. She never has time to go do the Durham wheat. Tamara has been setting her from one field to the other. That's why it looks like it's recently been done. But we're going to put in 2 more farms. And we're going to just line them up right here. Fundamental, no. Agriculture, horticulture, farm. And then rotate. Oh, we need to rotate one more because it's got to be this way. That's right. And then back it up. And it should be... Yeah, that's not over far enough. We want it 1 block over so we can have a little path right here, but it should be lined up with that one, so I have it too far back. So it should be about right there. Yep, that's good right there, and we'll leave that one little block gap. And now we need to bring it down 1 so it's level with this one. And then they'll just do that. We'll fill this back in here. You can tell I just recently pulled some of this out of here. But I'll put some of it back in to make it look better. So let's go ahead and hit that one. And I don't know that we have enough room here for a second one. But we're going to try it. Okay. I guess I need my glasses for this, because this one isn't built yet. There we go. And now we want this over and back up. It needs to be over so it's 1 block away. And then pulled back up. Right there, that's 1 block away. And not the right height though, is it? Nope, we want that down 1. And I don't know they're going to like that. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. So we'll have to put in... Excuse me. We'll have to put in another guard tower to push that over, or when we build this, it may give us an extra chunk. I think it normally does. And then we'll have room to put the other one in there. But then the next thing we want to do, because we also have the plantation unlocked now, we want to get the plantation in here. Why
I
it
gotta
put
bring
it
you
over there,
sugarcane.
I don't know. Yes, you do. Okay, so which way... I need to find the gate on this thing. Bring it up. And the gate is on that side. Okay. So we want to bring this over this way. And we want to have it one off from this little row right here. So that's right here. So yeah, we should be able to bring that right back to there. And then back down to there. And that should be lined up perfectly. Like that. Now, I'm thinking we leave it back this far. Maybe even push it back one more block. Like there. So it's kind of... Is that in line with that one? No. If we push this one more, not that way. One more that way. Yeah, I'm thinking we do that. Now, I normally would bring this up a level. So it was working with this terrain here. But we're trying to keep these pathways right here together. So for this one, we are going to put it down at that level. And I'll just come through and take off this little bit that we have here. And then we also are going to, but not right now till this gets built. In fields, there's a hemp and sea field, which is this little thing right here. And we're going to put this in right here at this end. And this should be a place for them to make kelp. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there's the water. Okay. The water's underneath there. Alright, so we'll put that in. I'll show that when we actually do it after these get built, but that'll go in here. Because there's one of the things that the hospital needs kelp for. I think it's measles.
Yeah.
They occasionally have been having measles epidemics. And so we're going to put that in, but we're going to have sugarcane in the main one for making paper. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to show that we got fixed. And I literally walked right by it too. The library is done. And I've got 2 students hired at the library, but they need paper or books, which is kind of weird because they need them for researching. I don't know if they're supposed to be researching the blank paper and books or if they're for them writing into is supposed to be. But you can see it's now facing the right direction. Somebody didn't put it in the wrong way this time.
Yay.
And they're actually not complaining they need books.
No, because I had plenty of books in. I had almost 3 stacks.
Books. Okay. But we have 2 students hired, so they should be getting better on their intelligence stats, I do believe. And then when we hire them for other jobs, as far as I understand it, the higher intelligence they have, the quicker they will get XP from doing their job. Because if we come in here and look at... Oh, let me get off of that. If we come in here and look at... oh, do I have to look at the actual... I might have to look at the actual person. But there's a way you can see what their job-related stats are. Here's Mason. Let me grab him real quick. Right here. Job. Strength, athletics, agility. His agility is low, apparently, which means he gets minus 10%. This one is stamina and knowledge, and his mana is taking him down 5%, I guess. But I thought it was intelligence that would make them go higher. I may be wrong, because I don't really know this mod that well, but I think that's the reasoning for having the library. Now, we do need to get the library up to the next level. I don't know why you're complaining about a carrot and a potato. You should go to the hospital. There should be plenty of those in the hospital to take care of you. And the other thing we need to get done is we need to place the sheep herder's hut, the chicken farmer's hut, and the swine herder's hut. That way we have, mutton, pork, and wool, and eggs, and chicken. And I'm not sure where we're putting this. I'm thinking we should put it maybe next to the plantation here. But the problem with that is I don't think I can currently do it because we have this little area right here that is not ours. So I think we're going to have to hold off on putting these in until this gets built, and then we will have this area inside of our area, and then we can put one right here, the other one right here, and then the last one like right there. So we'll hold off until next episode and get that done. And I think that is about it for today. I still haven't worked on getting the roads upgraded. I really do need to get it done so they can use their rails. But we're getting everything up to 3 pretty well. We're still having so much issue with the not cooking recipes. Hopefully those new recipes we gave them will work, because I would assume, since we have, because there's no minimum, we have minimum stocks in here for all these things, like cabbage rolls. There's a minimum stock, and he has a recipe for making cabbage rolls, and she's seen him make them once.
Multiple times. It's just, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, for some reason, sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't. And I'm wondering if
he can only do certain amounts.
That, and I don't think they work properly with the tag thing. And I'm pretty sure the cabbage roll recipe we have set is pork.
Yes.
But we didn't have pork in here for a long time. We had beef in here. So maybe we need to teach them.
No, he knows how to chop up the pork on the bone into pork chops. Because I seen him do that.
Yeah, I seen him do it too, but we didn't have any of that in here for a while. I'm just saying maybe we should teach him how to do this recipe, but with beef as well.
No. We're
What?
getting a small amount of beef as it is, and it's for beef stew.
Oh, okay. I got you. So we want to make sure that it's only pork chops.
Right.
Okay. I can go with that. But he did make the salads. They haven't delivered them yet, but they did make the salads. We have seen him make potato salad occasionally, which, by the way, is the other thing we're going to have, because the farm comes with its own field. We're going to set the new field for being beetroots, but instead of having them do that one at first, we're going to have them do probably the garlic for right now. And then when they level up high enough, we'll put them on their own doing beetroot. What? You want them on the durum wheat? Or the onion? What's your gripe?
These 4 fields are already done, which means his field needs to be something different.
His field is going to be something different. It's going to be beetroot. But I'm not going to have him do it. I'm going to have him help tend these 4 that sit here not getting done.
Okay.
His will be beetroot. He's just not going to be doing it.
The durum is getting done.
Only because you're switching her.
No. I had her on both wheat and durum wheat. That way, if she didn't have enough wheat to do something, she could come over and do the durum wheat, which she has been doing.
Okay.
Her first priority was wheat, though.
Has he been sick? Because he was taking care of the carrot one just fine. And I haven't seen that carrot one get harvested in probably
because I shut
3
it
days.
off because there's like 3 rows of stacks of carrots in there.
He's still on carrots right now.
Turn it off. Have him do onions instead.
He's on onions as well.
No, just have him do 2 things. Potatoes and onions.
It's another thing I don't like about this is you can't set them to a maximum. It'd be really nice if there was a maximum.
But technically he can do 3 plots of fields.
Correct. But what I'm saying is, if we don't need the carrots, it would be nice if he was still able to look after that field, but not if we were at a maximum amount that we set in the warehouse, to not do them if we're at it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. As of right now, I just shut it off.
I did, but I don't like doing it. You like to micromanage. I hate micromanaging. I want to set them for what they're supposed to do and let them do it.
Right. When we get that warehouse to level 5 where we're not worried about storage, then we can.
We're still going to be worried about storage. They're still going to be overfilling it. Trust me, it's never going to end. What we need to do is probably set a minimum for carrots in whichever one of these is going to be using them, which is the cookery, at say a stack, 2 stacks in the warehouse, and then put carrots into the composter. That's probably what we should do, because the composter can compost anything.
Well,
And
right now there is an overabundance of seeds, of wheat seeds that she needs to get through.
I know, which is why we need to get her upgraded so she has more than one compost barrel. Right now, she only has 1 compost barrel. When she upgrades, she's going to have 2.
Yeah.
And then, the next one, she'll have 3 or 4 or whatever it is. But that's what we need to do to take care of the seeds and take care of the excess carrots should go there. That way they have compost to help the other things grow more.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're going to get back to trying to make sure these guys have what they need, get what they need, because that's pretty much what we've been doing for the last, 3 weeks up here, is just looking at these papers
3
and making
weeks.
sure, making sure they have what they need, mainly micromanaging this stupid restaurant, which is really annoying, but just kind of hanging out, looking at what they need and making sure they have it. I think the thing we need to go do right now is get this cut copper done for our sawmill upgrade, because we need framed cut copper, 12 of them, and then framed exposed cut copper, we need 9 of those. So we're going to go work on that, and we will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.
Bye.